Well, this is the second year now that we've used Educator's Handbook. I mean, the first year was quite an experiment. I think teachers thought, oh, this looks good. We're going to send everybody to the office. We're not going to have to deal with any of the behaviours. And really that's how it went. I mean, for example, we had 54% of our referrals last year put in school suspension. And this last year has been 23%. So teachers are now getting the hang of the level system.
Communication about a student is really important in helping the student get what they need to progress. So when all of us, as a school, as a team, communicate about a student's behaviors, it isn't vindictive. It's how can we best help this student.
Through Educator's Handbook, we've been able to show our students, some of the difficulties that they've had, and not just in one class, but multiple classes. And so what happens is it allowed us to say, okay, so you struggled in A, B, and C's classroom, and we are looking at why that is. What is happening in those classes, or what time of the day that these things are happening.
If the student comes in first period and is difficult for me, then what happens to them second period, third period, fourth period? Does that behavior continue? And I think for the administrator to handle a student correctly, they have to have a picture of what is happening through the whole day.
And the reason that the teachers, I think, have been so receptive to it is wherever I am in the building or on the grounds, as soon as that referral is written for the office, I am immediately alerted on my phone.
The data for the office referrals, a lot of that now has gone from the in-school suspension to processing the reasons why.
Then if it's an acute behavior that I need to take care of right then, I honestly want my students to know that I am going to take care of it. And I will give the students something to do for 5 minutes while I sit down at my computer and write that up. Because if I send them to the office, ISS, whatever, they need good information about the incident.
So I can look at that immediately and know which teacher I'm going to need to check in with. I know what classroom setting it was, so I have a sense of what the issue might have been. And then I also know, is this such a level that I need to leave this classroom observation right now? Do I need to cut this phone call short? What do I need to do?
As a teacher, frankly, I want to know if it's just this period, and is it me? Or is it something that he's coming to school with? Did he just get off the phone with his girl that time every day? It just gives me more information as well.
It gives the teachers a voice that a lot of times they don't feel like they have. Like it's, hey, we're just sending Johnny to the office and then we don't know what's going on. Well, your voice is in the handbook. You type in, you give your information, you fill out the handbook information the best, without your ego in it. You just are stating the facts.
In addition to having that immediate response and ability to intervene with the behavior, the teacher gets the communication at the end of the process as well, which previously we had struggled with how to make happen. Did I remember to email so-and-so and let them know what I did and why? They now, in their referral, get an immediate email back. They get a message. This is what I did. This is the duration. This is the conversation. And of course, they also know that the family was notified. Whether it was the caseworker or the proctor parent or the parents, somebody just got a letter printed out as well explaining what happened and what the consequences were and what our next steps will be.
I can show them with their case managers, with their parents, with whoever that they are report to, then we can say, look, this is the kind of stuff you're doing. You showed it, you struggled at the beginning, and at the end of this, 3 months later, you're not struggling, and there's reasons why.